Now, Iceland remains in fear of a massive volcanic eruption. The volcano has prompted tens of thousands of small earthquakes, and as the risk remains high, nearly 4,000 people have been evacuated from the nearby areas. The eruption of the volcano in the peninsula in southwestern Iceland can badly damage the nearby fishing town of Grindavik. As per experts, the situation is highly volatile and eruption is likely within days or even weeks. They say the region could face decades of volcanic instability after the eruption. Worried residents are now leaving their homes with their personal belongings and assistance from emergency workers.
Since it didn't start already, you know, I've been, for the last 4 days, I've been just, when I wake up, after kind of bad sleep, you know, it's so worrying. Check the news. I've been expecting it to start, but I am getting a little bit more hopeful it's not going to erupt in the town. I hope it starts out in the ocean. It will be great to get a new island, and the entrance to the harbor will be better, new fishing grounds. So you have to be optimistic.
Yesterday I waited on the other side for 5 hours just to go home to get some stuff from my house, and I'm not sure about the town. It looks awful. It's very hard to go there and see everything.
The higher limit for the global rise in temperature has now been reduced. A study says temperature rise till 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial level could have a worse impact on the world's ice sheets, glaciers, polar seas and permafrost. The report is based on the assessment of the global cryosphere. These are those areas of the Earth that remain covered in ice and snow for at least some part of the year. The report states, and I'm quoting here, 1.5 degrees Celsius is not merely preferable to 2 degrees Celsius, it is the only option. The Paris Agreement had earlier called for nations to ramp up efforts in order to keep global warming below 2 degrees Celsius. But the UN highlighted that global climate commitments are vastly off the track, even for that target. A 2 degrees Celsius rise in global temperatures could have irreversible consequences. Now, on areas from the Arctic to the Himalayas, the report by the International Cryosphere Climate Initiative highlights that melting ice sheets will cause rapid and irreversible sea level rise. The world could also witness major ice loss from glaciers, with some disappearing entirely. The report further warns that the Arctic Ocean could become ice-free every summer, which would make Arctic waters absorb more heat from the 24-hour summer sun. This in turn would speed up thawing of the permafrost. Thawing permafrost releases carbon dioxide and methane, which poses further risk. Polar seas absorbing carbon at 2 degrees Celsius could also cause ocean acidification conditions. Ocean acidification refers to a reduction in the pH of the ocean over an extended period of time. It could endanger shell-building marine life and aquatic food chain. Data indicates that countries across the world are not headed in the right direction. According to the United Nations, current national climate plans from nearly 200 countries would put 2030 carbon emissions just 2% below 2019 levels. This is nowhere near to the 43% reduction needed to keep the 1.5 degrees Celsius target in reach.